Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with my finished quilt block of the month for May 2024. This is part 3. Part 1, I did the tulip block. Part 2, we completed the block. And now part 3, I did my big stitch quilting, which I'm still in love with. And I am going to join this to the April. Yes, I didn't realize that I did a purple umbrella and a purple tulip. I don't think I would have done that. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that, but that's okay. We're committed at this point. So this is row 2 that we're starting. Row 1 was January, February, March. We're doing 3 across by 4 down, and April and May. Let's look at the big stitch quilting. Again, nothing is perfect, and I like that. In this one, I had like a big space here, a big space, and then a little stitch, and I left it. I thought, nope, that's okay. And my stitching rows are not even either. Now, somebody asked, I mentioned it in one of the videos, the stitching, I don't do it beyond the batting because I'm going to be sewing these together and snipping, and I don't want the thread from the stitching to be cut because I don't want that to just all of a sudden start coming out of the fabric. I don't know if there's really too much else. I mean, I tell you everything in the videos. Oh yeah, there is a playlist for this, and go back and watch it. The playlist is in the description of this video and also on the end screen. And you need to really watch at least block 1 because then you'll see the stitching and the joining and all of that. I do not trim these. I just leave them as is because they're going to be snipped, so they will be a rag quilt. I am learning not to make the stitching lines too tight. Some of them are a little bit tight, and I'm assuming since that's 100% cotton crochet thread that will shrink. But I would not mind that. I don't mind if that cotton, bunches up the fabric a little bit. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to put these two together like this, wrong sides together, and I'm going to stitch like right up to like where my batting is. And as you make the quilt, you'll know that the batting is smaller than the pieces. So I'm going to just stitch right there, and then I'll come back and do the snipping. And this is what I have. I snipped. Once again, though, I forgot. I started sewing, and I had white thread, and then I remembered I'm supposed to be using clear thread. So I picked all that out, and I went with my clear thread because I don't want a color thread line competing with these lovely crooked black lines. And if you want to know what I use for clear thread, I will have the link in the description of this video to Walmart. I don't know if I did Amazon too, but at least to Walmart, and you can see what it is, and then you can buy it wherever you want. And I also do all my blocks vertical. You could do horizontal, you could do diagonal, you could do whatever you want. And then my backing here happens to have like a striped design. Oh my god, that looks so cool on my camera. So I make those all vertical too. And I'm telling you, it is so cool to have a pattern like this. When I'm quilting, it doesn't show. Nothing shows. But my knots are on the outside. I don't tuck them in. So whoever ends up getting this on eBay, if it goes on eBay, I don't know if I'll be keeping it or not. You feel the little knots. You really do. But, that's up to you. If you want to do it in the way that you tuck in the knots, and I'm sure I must show you all that. I don't know about pulling the knots through because I didn't do it. But episode 1 should have all those things. But yes, I can, stitch without seeing the little black dots because it's also like just freckled. And anyway, I just thought that was cool, and it was not planned. So I guess that's about it. I will do a 3-part series probably moving forward because I liked that better, that I did this in part 1, then the block in part 2, and then it takes me a bit to do the quilting. I started last night and I only did a couple of rows, and then I finished it today. So that's it. join my crochet block of the month if you want. That should be out for the 15th of every month. And then I have a scrappy Christmas quilt along. I'm doing 2 blocks per month, April through September, and that'll give you plenty of time to finish whatever quilt you want to do with the blocks. They're big, so it goes quick, 12 by 20. I'm trying to squeeze those between the quilt block and the crochet block and then the next quilt block. So we'll see. I'm not setting a specific time for those, just when I get them done. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Please subscribe. Bye.